from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Kevin Pillar.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Stepping in, Steve Pearce. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he was ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he was able to hold up.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s, calling balls off the plate. Oh, Matt, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Blue Jays go down in order. Nothing for Toronto in their half of the first. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned in to MLB Network. Marco Estrada gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, this is going to be an interesting game. He pitches really good at home, and he struggles on the road. And in this road game, this road atmosphere, I don't know if that's getting to him or what it is, but he just has not got good numbers on the road. So maybe look for the other team to take it to him today.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jose Ramirez.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Martin gathers and he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired and there's one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, 13 base hits in 32 at-bats. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. Man at first for him following the 1-out single.
Mookie Betts.
And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it. Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Here comes the 1-0. Tap down the line. That winds up foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth,
Striding in, Hanley Ramirez comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That misses 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Sander Ogard.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 11 home runs, 57 runs batted in. From the belt, the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Settling in now, Jose Bautista. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-0 now to Bautista. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Betts, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. And even 30 home runs on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Barnhart is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Russell Martin now in his career against Porcello comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Melvin Upton Jr.
Stepping up now, Melvin Upton Jr. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter.
Now to the plate, Darwin Barney. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
A runner on first with two away. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, when you're hitting with two strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. One in the inning for the Blue Jays, and it comes courtesy of the Jose Bautista home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Here's Jackie Bradley now. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one.
That's inside.
And now a pitch on the way. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tulowitzki onto the grass. 1 away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch a throw.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Tough to swing when that bat's sitting on your shoulder. I think he's being a little bit too patient right here. Now he's got to really protect and battle.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Upton shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow bouncer to the right side. But that one rolls foul. 2 out, nobody on. In the air now out to left field. Upton has a read on it, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Into the box now, Ryan Goins.
Leading off for the Blue
in his
Jays,
career against Porcello, 3 base hits in 16 tries. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The next 0-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Goins is retired, and there's one away.
Number 11, Kevin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogart's on the slide. It's in time. Well, that was certainly worth another look with show track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Here's Steve Pearce now as he rips it on the ground to second. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Josh Donaldson.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Two out with the man at first. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Barnhart. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto, but they're on top 1-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Bundy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Down and away, ball one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty here with two men out. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Shortstop, number 2.
Stepping in now, Troy Tulowitzki. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Russell Martin. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, left fielder.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
For the Red Sox, right fielder, number 50.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's just frozen. Big curveball up and in the zone. That's one you want to hit, right? But he wasn't able to pull the trigger. That's just frozen.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
A little roller toward the hole. Goins is right there. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Ready on 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Darwin Barney. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Barney.
Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
The 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Takes this the other way to right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Going.
Standing in now, Ryan Goins. And he puts it on the ground to second. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Grounder down the line at third, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
That ball was hanging right there just saying hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Steve Pierce.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Steve Pierce now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Obviously, that runner on second base was going to score easily. I'm not quite sure they would have waved that runner from first, but it doesn't matter now as he's going to head back to third base because of the ground rule double.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Joe Kelly is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Joe Kelly.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2-0 pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. The 1-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's the difference with 2 strikes, Matt. That ball's right in his wheelhouse. If he's ahead in the count, he probably hammers it. With 2 strikes, you foul it off.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Russell Martin now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That misses 2-0.
Well, you can clearly see he knows who's at the plate, and he knows he's got an open base. He's been trying to nibble right here and falling behind 2-0. I just don't see him giving him anything to hit in this situation.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready once again, Melvin Upton Jr. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0 delivery. Way out in front. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Jays lead it 6-0. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And now a pitch on the way. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Barnhart.
So striding in,
Tucker Barnhart.
and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off for
Darwin
the Blue
Barney.
Jays,
He's 1 for 2 in the
designated
ball
hitter,
game.
Darwin Barney.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
After taking the first 2 pitches for strikes,
batting,
he hits the
second
third one
baseman,
for a base hit.
Ryan
That's just great concentration.
Stepping in now, Ryan Goins, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the
Center
zone.
fielder,
And when you do
Kevin
that, especially with
Millar.
2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Kevin Pillar. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter,
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Pearce is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
In there, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Nope. Too high. 1-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson ranging into the outfield. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. And this is fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Goins fields it cleanly. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. 12 hits in 23 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose
Jose Bautista will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Troy Tulowitzki will be next. Here it is on 3-1. Chopped at the plate, but it gets foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready once again, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. Number 25 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Into the box, Russell Martin. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So that's their 12th hit of the ball game so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Digging in to try it again, Melvin Upton Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
2 out with the man at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jays add one more on the solo home run.
Stretch.
Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Mookie
off for the Red
Betts.
Sox.
It's been an 0 for 2
Right
effort
fielder.
for him to this point.
Mookie Betts.
Now here's the pitch. In there, strike one.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
The windup and the 0-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. Goins gloves it, throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Low for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You know, his pitch limit is getting up there. Now you get the 2-out single. That forces that manager to start thinking a little bit. If he throws another 10 pitches, we might see him exit this game.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit back up the middle, and now this is booted by Tulowitzki.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule out a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Two down, runners at first and second. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Boston strands a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Striding in once again, Darwin Barney. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. On to the eighth now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. Line drive to center field. And Barney's aboard here. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's three singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Into the box now, Ryan Goins, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's he gonna give?
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, of foul ball. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another one sent foul. Once again, a 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Center fielder, number 11.
He
Kevin
almost got him to
Pillar.
commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Betts. Barney rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Steve Pierce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Steve Pierce is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Too high, 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Ready with the 1-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Has a look, now the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's another 1-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Upton on the run. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Jose Ramirez.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one, as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Joe Biagini enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Joe Biagini.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Let's go, Red Sox! Let's go!
In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Three and one now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency to be a little jumpy. You got to calm down, let them come to you. They still have to throw it over the plate.
Here comes the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Upton Jr. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 11 for him on the season, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts as he lifts it in the air to right field. Bautista over to his left. One out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley
Stepping in,
Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Here's Donaldson down at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's right. Let's do
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
Well, this guy's a really good hitter. You fall behind 3-1 to him and you're going to throw him a fastball, you're probably giving up a base hit every time.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll take a look at ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. On to the 9th from Fenway Park. It's now an 8-4 score. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Tyler Thornburg enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Ground ball left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin now.
Russell Martin.
2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. Tulowitzki is on his way home, and not in time as the run scores.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of showing his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. And that misses ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. And he lays off again, ball 3. From the stretch, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Darwin.
Digging
Barney.
in, Darwin Barney. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg, 1 for 6. From the stretch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Ball 3. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Now batting.
In now, Ryan Goins.
Ryan.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Pillar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Duvall has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Steve Pierce.
At the plate, Steve Pierce. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The pitch. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Bogarts ranges to his left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they've scored 4 times on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Toronto leads this one 12-4.
Leading off with
Ready
the
now,
bottom of the ninth.
Adam Duvall. No hits in 3 tries so
Adam
far. He's
Duvall.
struck out once. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Tulowitzki into shallow left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some
catcher,
pretty good
number
range,
17,
heading pretty deep into the
Tucker
outfield to bring that one down.
Barnhart.
Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. Fouled straight back. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Goins has got it. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. Toronto get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Marco Estrada records the victory, his 13th of the year. Rick Porcello permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.